If August were a vibe, it would be soft reset. Here are 5 wellness tips that will help us get more aligned with ourselves in the month of August. Number 1 is anchoring our mornings. So what do I mean by this? Waking up 10 to 15 minutes earlier than we normally do to have a morning ritual, something that sets our intention and helps us be more aligned throughout the day, which would be things like journaling, meditation, breath work, taking a walk, really anything that makes us feel more mindful and will help us be more positive throughout the day. Number 2 would be to set our intentions to declutter our energy, okay? So what does that mean? We can have either emotional or physical things that kind of weigh us down, and we really need to hone in on this so we can detoxify our lives, whether it be physical stuff, right? We have a lot of things we need to organize, we need to declutter, or whether it be emotional, right? Do we have relationships in our life that are draining us that we need to kind of figure out, is what do we need to do with this, because we need to find ways to realign with ourselves. Number 3 would be eating more nutrient dense seasonal foods, okay? I've talked about this before. Eating seasonably, the produce is picked during peak season. It's more nutrient dense, and we really want to have a balanced diet so we can feel amazing, so we can feel great, and so we can be more aligned with ourselves. Number 4 would be to do a mid-year check-in. What do I mean by this? At the beginning of the year in January, everyone was making goals. We had our goals set. Where are you? Where are you with these goals? You need to be real honest with yourself about, whether they have kind of fell to the wayside or whether you need to take certain steps to get very aligned with what do you still want these goals? Are they still on your priority list? Where are you at with this? Because we really need to be intentional with these things to help us be more aligned, to have a more successful ending of the year. Number 5 would be rest and rejuvenation, okay? Summer is a very stimulating social month, right? Our kids are out of school, we're traveling, our schedules are off, we're exhausted. So we are going to want to be more aligned with ourselves by resting and doing more self-care. So what does that look like? Maybe it's going to bed earlier, prioritizing your sleep, scheduling self-care, get the massage, get the facial that you've been putting off. You can do things at home. There are a lot of things you can do at home for self-care, right? Put on a clay mask. It's good for detoxification. Do lymphatic drainage. Do dry skin brushing. I don't know, there's a ton of things that you can do, but you really want to prioritize your rest and rejuvenation this month.